Your engine is dying right now. You just do not know it yet, but there is a way to stop it. Japanese mechanics have known this for years. Most car owners think they know how to care for their engines. They follow the basics. They get oil changes. They fill up the tank. They think that is enough, but it is not. The real secret is not what you do. It is how you do it. Small changes in daily habits can add 100,000 miles to engine life. That is not a small difference. That is the difference between a car that lasts and one that dies young. Japanese mechanics have discovered 7 habits that work. Not tricks, not magic, just 7 simple things done the right way. These habits are so powerful that cars last twice as long. Engines stay strong at 200,000 miles, 300,000 miles, even 400,000 miles. And the first habit starts the moment you turn the key. Secret 1. The right way to warm up your car. Most people in cold places start their car and leave it running. They let it idle for 10 or 15 minutes. They think, this is good for the engine. It feels right. The car warms up, the cabin gets hot, the glass clears. But this habit is costing you in ways you cannot see. Long idle is one of the quiet killers of engines. When a cold engine idles, the fuel does not burn clean. Some fuel does not ignite at all. Instead, it slides down the cylinder walls. This unburned fuel mixes into the engine oil. The oil becomes thin and weak. Weak oil cannot protect the metal inside. Over years of doing this, the engine wears faster. You are damaging the very thing you are trying to protect. In Japan, many mechanics teach something completely different. Start the car. Wait 30 to 60 seconds. Listen for the idle to smooth out. Then you drive. Do not push hard on the gas. Keep the engine at low speed for the first 5 to 10 minutes. This is the real warm-up. Driving warms the engine faster than sitting still. The oil moves through the engine. It heats up quickly. It flows better. It protects better. This one change saves fuel and protects the engine every single day. It costs nothing. It takes a few extra seconds, but it adds years of life to your engine. Think of it like this. Your body does not run a marathon the moment you wake up. You stretch. You move slowly. Then you build up speed. Your car needs the same gentle start. A short idle and gentle driving wakes up the engine safely. The transmission wakes up. The oil gets moving. Everything prepares for the day ahead. And your engine thanks you by lasting much longer. Secret 2. Use the right oil and change it on time. Many drivers grew up with the 3,000-mile rule. Change oil every 3,000 miles. It worked when oil was older style and engines were less advanced. Modern engines and oils are different. In Japan, most shops use full synthetic oil. Synthetic oil is made to handle heat and pressure better. It stays stable longer. It keeps its thickness better. It holds dirt and deposits better. This does not mean you never change it. It means it keeps the engine safe for more miles. Here is the habit that helps engines last. Pick a good full synthetic oil. Use the grade your owner's manual suggests. For most modern cars, that is a thin oil like 0W20 or 5W30. Change the oil and filter at a steady interval. A common safe range is 5 to 7,500 miles. Some makers say 10,000 miles. If you want your engine to last a very long time, stay on the safe side. 5 to 7,500 is a strong sweet spot. Never skip an oil change. Do not say, "It can wait." Oil is cheaper than engines. Each skip change shortens engine life. Also, always change the filter with the oil. A dirty filter can send old dirt right back through the engine. Think of oil like blood in the body. Clean oil, clean filter, clean flow. Dirty oil, dirty filter, slow damage. Many Japanese owners treat oil changes as a serious promise. They mark it on a calendar. They keep records. They do not guess. You can do the same. Pick a mileage, write it down, and stick to it. This habit alone can extend engine life by many years. The difference between an engine that fails at 150,000 miles and one that keeps running at 250,000 miles often comes down to oil. Good oil, changed often, is the cheapest insurance you can buy. Secret 3. Help your engine breathe with a clean air filter. Your engine needs air and fuel to make power. The air passes through a filter first. This paper filter keeps dust out of the engine. Over time, the filter fills with dust. The engine must pull harder to breathe. The fuel system adds more fuel to match. More fuel, less air, more carbon buildup inside. In many places, drivers forget the air filter. They only change it when a mechanic points it out. In Japan, shops check this part often. Owners learn to check it as well. You can do this at home. Open the hood. Find the airbox. It is often a black plastic box with clips or screws. Open it, then lift the filter out. Hold the filter up to a bright light. If you see light through the paper, it still breathes. If it looks dark, clogged, or full of leaves and sand, replace it. A new filter is not costly. It often takes less than 5 minutes to fit. A clean air filter helps in many ways. The engine breathes with less strain. Fuel burns more complete. Carbon buildup slows down. Power is smoother. Fuel use may drop a bit. Some Japanese shops suggest a check every month. You can do it every oil change at least. If you drive dirt roads or dusty areas, check more often. One simple part checked often can lower long-term wear. When you neglect the air filter, you are slowly choking your engine. Secret 4. Respect the transmission flux. Engines get lots of attention. Transmissions often do not. That is a mistake. The transmission is what sends power to the wheels. Inside, there are small valves, clutches, and gears. They need clean fluid to slide and move. Many newer cars say sealed transmission or no service needed. This sounds nice, but sealed for life often means sealed until it fails. In Japan, many mechanics treat transmission fluid like engine oil. Check the fluid level if your car has a dipstick. You do this with the engine running, in park, on a flat surface. The fluid should be between the marks. Look at the color. Fresh fluid is bright red or light amber. Old fluid can look brown or very dark. If it smells burnt, it is overdue. Have the transmission fluid changed on a set schedule. A common strong target is every 60,000 miles. Some go a bit more, some a bit less, but 60,000 is a good mark. Use the exact type of fluid your maker lists. Different transmissions need different fluid blends. Do not guess or pick a random brand. In many cases, a full fluid exchange helps most. A simple drain only removes part of the old fluid. A full service, done with the correct method, replaces almost all of it. Fresh fluid helps clutches grip, valves move, and pumps work. This lowers heat and stress in the unit. That can be the difference between a transmission that fails at 150,000 miles and one that keeps going past 250 or 300,000 miles. A transmission rebuild is very costly. Fluid is not. Choose the cheap habit that protects the expensive part. Think of transmission fluid as the lifeblood of your transmission. Secret 5. Keep coolant fresh and the engine cool. Your engine runs hot. It needs coolant to stay in a safe range. Coolant flows through passages inside the block and head. It carries heat to the radiator, then cools down and cycles again. Coolant is not just colored water. It has chemicals that stop rust and corrosion. These chemicals wear out over time. Old coolant can turn acidic. Acid eats metal. In many places, people ignore coolant until there is a leak. Then the car overheats and damage is already done. A more careful habit, used by many techs in Japan, is simple. Check the coolant level when the engine is cold. Look at the plastic coolant tank. The level should be between low and full. If it drops often, there might be a leak that needs a shop visit. Follow a set time or mileage for full coolant change. A safe range is often around 4 to 5 years, or roughly 50,000 miles. When it is time, ask for a full flush, not just a quick drain. A flush moves out old fluid and deposits. Fresh coolant then flows in clean paths. Always use the right type of coolant for your car. Some are green, some pink, some blue or orange. Mixing types can cause issues. Use distilled water if mixing is needed, not tap water. Tap water has minerals that leave scale inside the engine. Clean, correct coolant protects the engine inside. It keeps metal from rust. It keeps seals healthy. It keeps the temperature steady. Many long-life engines share this simple trait. Their coolant was never ignored. Secret 6. Keep spark plugs fresh for clean combustion. Spark plugs are small, but they matter a lot. Each plug sets off the burn of fuel in its cylinder. Over time, the center tip wears. The gap grows wide. Carbon builds around the plug. This makes the spark weak or late. A weak spark means unburned fuel, rough idle, loss of power. Unburned fuel can harm the catalytic converter as well. In many places, drivers wait until a misfire starts. Then they change spark plugs as a repair. A stronger method is to change them as a planned service. Check what type of plugs your car uses. Older style plugs often last around 30,000 miles. Many newer iridium plugs can go longer. Still, a safe range is often 60 to 80,000 miles. If you want long engine life, do not stretch to the limit. Replace them a bit early. This keeps the burn in each cylinder strong and clean. When plugs are changed, have the mechanic look at them. A dark, sooty plug can mean a rich fuel mix or weak airflow. An oily plug can hint at oil leaks inside the engine. These signs, caught early, can guide other simple fixes. Good plugs keep the flame strong. Strong burn means less carbon inside the engine. Less carbon means less stress and smoother running. Think of spark plugs like the lighter that starts a grill. Secret 7. Keep the fuel system clean and use good fuel. Fuel quality matters more than many people think. Not all fuel is equal. Some cheaper stations may have more water, dirt, or weaker cleaners. Over years, this can coat fuel injectors and intake valves with deposits. These deposits change how fuel sprays. Big drops, not fine mist, reach the cylinder. That hurts power and raises carbon buildup. In Japan, many drivers pick trusted fuel brands. They like gas that has strong cleaning agents. They are willing to pay a few cents more per gallon to protect their engine. You can use a similar habit. Fill up at well-known stations when you can. If you have used low-quality fuel for years, a fuel system cleaning service can help. These services run strong cleaners through injectors and rails. They help break up hard deposits. Many drivers feel smoother idle and better throttle response after. You can also use quality fuel system cleaners in the tank sometimes. Products from known names, used as directed, can help prevent buildup. Also, many cars have a fuel filter in the system. If yours does and it is changeable, replace it on schedule. A clogged fuel filter makes the pump work hard. Clean fuel, clean injectors, and a clear filter allow fuel to burn as designed. That keeps the engine clean inside for many years. Your fuel system is the entry point for everything that burns inside your engine. If the entry point is dirty, everything downstream suffers. But if you keep it clean, the whole engine runs better. Use good fuel. Keep the injectors clean. Replace the filter on time. These 3 simple steps protect the heart of your engine. Pulling it all together. Now, let us bring all 7 secrets into one clear picture. Short warm-up. Gentle early driving. Good synthetic oil, changed on time. Clean air filter, checked often. Fresh transmission fluid, not lifetime. Coolant changed before it goes bad. Spark plugs replaced on a smart schedule. Fuel system kept clean with good fuel and care. Each habit on its own helps a little. Together, they change the life of the car. Most engines do not fail from one big event. They wear down from many small hurts over many years. Too much idling, old oil, dirty air, burnt fluid, weak spark, poor fuel. When you remove those hurts, the engine ages much slower. This is why some owners reach 300,000 miles with a car that still starts easy, runs smooth, and uses little oil. They did not use magic. They used steady care. If you are thinking about your own car right now, here is what matters. You might have a car you want to keep a long time. You might have one you want to hand down. You might just want to avoid big repair bills. Pick one of these 7 habits and start this week. Maybe you check the air filter tomorrow. Maybe you book a transmission fluid service. Maybe you switch to full synthetic at your next oil change. Then, add the other habits over time. You do not need to fix everything in one day. What matters is steady change. Your car is likely one of your most costly items. Treat it with the same care you give your home. Simple care now protects you from big bills later. Do not wait for something to break. Start now. Pick one habit. Do it right. Then pick the next one. Your engine is counting on you, and in return, it will last longer than you ever thought possible.